आज हम लोग इस वीडियो में कुछ शेयर कंपनीज उनके मोमेंटम के बारे में, उनके ऊपर जो न्यूज़ है वो, और दूसरे टेक्निकल एनालिस्ट के व्यूज़, और हमारे खुद की व्यूज़, so that we get to have a picture in our mind regarding the particular stock, and accordingly we can make up our mind. So this is something which is to be discussed today, and at the end of the video I have something to discuss with you as a bonus, so stay tuned to the end of the video. Apart from that, there is another news that today I was going to conduct this in YouTube live streaming session, but unfortunately आपको जैसे मालूम है कि कल से मुझे मेरा इंटरनेट काम नहीं कर रहा है सही से, तो उस वजह से मैं कंडक्ट नहीं कर सका, ऑल्दो आई हैड मेड ऑल द सेटअप फॉर कंडक्टिंग यूट्यूब लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग सेटअप, बट जैसे कि मैं देखा कि कनेक्शन में पुअर कनेक्टिविटी थी, इट वाज नॉट समथिंग अप टू द मार्क, so I felt that the bandwidth which it needed, it wasn't getting it, so it might get disconnected for some time in between, and in that way neither will I get informed, or if the continue carries on, you will also not come to know, and this will create a miscommunication, whereas things were not good up to the mark for conducting a live streaming session for the day. So I will try to get my internet service problem rectified as soon as possible, but and then after that we can conduct a live streaming session, so that we can converse in a better manner. So I really apologize that this video might get late in getting uploaded due to poor connectivity. Yeah, so let's start with the video. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Market Trends. Today in this video we shall be discussing, as I mentioned, that we shall be discussing of the companies, and the companies which we will be discussing are Bandhan Bank, DMart, Federal Bank, Infosys, L&T Finance, L&T Infotech, Vodafone Idea, Yes Bank, and at the end of the video I shall be discussing on another segment which shall be the key factor for the markets tomorrow. So to begin with, here we first have the Infosys Limited. Infosys Limited share. Today it was witnessed that the stock rallied for 9.51%. The hike was tremendous, and in terms of points we can say it was 79.05 points of hike, whereas the stock last traded today at 910 rupees, and the market capitalization of the stock is 3.86 trillion, whereas the 52-week high is 955.50. There are certain news regarding Infosys, and when we come on to the first one, and the first one is that the company has posted 11.5% year-on-year growth in its net profit for the months April to June, wherein this quarter was marked by coronavirus pandemic, but still it proved on good, and at the same time also provided financial year 21 revenue growth guidance, which shall be in the range of 0 to 2% in constant currency terms, or contrary to the expectations that the company may refrain from providing it. This was one news, and another news which is something which has also impacted the markets today, which has also impacted this particular company in the markets today, was that Infosys performed all its peers, especially both the companies, that is Tata Consultants and Consultancy Services (TCS) and Wipro, who have already announced their quarter results previously. So this was one of the reason why we could witness sudden hike in the share. Now moving on to the next one is Larsen and Turbo Turbo Infotech Limited. The stock was last traded at 2299.05 Indian rupees, which was fairly up by 108.25. In terms of percentage, there was a hike of 4.94% witnessed. The stock went off tremendously good. There is a news against the stock. But before going on to the stock, let's check some of the valuation. The market capitalization of the company is 398.24 billion, whereas the 52-week high is 2336. So it is somewhat very close to its 52-week high. Now if you move on to the news of Larsen and Turbo Infotech, the company share price jumped so much because there was it was reported that there was a jump of 17% in its quarter one results. So this was the reason behind the sudden spike in the stock. Now if we move on to the next one, the next one will be Vodafone Idea. As you can see, the stock last traded today at 7.80 Indian rupees, which was declined by 0.85 points, and in terms of percentage we could see that it declined by 9.83%. Now in contrary to that of the Infosys, this is something which is right opposite to that of Infosys. Infosys ended up in green, made gains in green, and this also made gains but in red. So this was the core difference between both the things. Now if you come on to the valuations, we will check out the valuation. The market capitalization of the company is 226.15 billion, whereas the 52-week high is 12.60. So there is quite much of difference in the 52-week high and that of the current price. But now if you move on to the news which is around the quarter, is that the shares of the company plunged 10% into this session, as reported. It is suggested that the company was up for a long legal battle over its premium plans after Reliance Jio had appealed to the telecom tribunal to hear its side before passing an order. This was something which made the news. Apart from that, you could say that Reliance Jio has terribly impacted not only the this telecom company, but also the all the telecom sector within the country, and somewhere I feel that it might also impact the telecommunication department as a whole in the world. So this is something to be witnessing, and that's the reason all the telecom sector stocks were declining today. Now if we move on to the next one, that is Yes Bank Limited. Now Yes Bank Limited had issued FPO, which was introduced yesterday itself, and the subscriptions were on the table for the day. And as you can see that the stock last traded at 19.15 Indian rupees, which was fairly down by minus 1.30 points. In terms of percentage, we can say that it was down by 6.36%. Whereas if you see the valuations of the stock, the market capitalization of this stock was 241.60 billion, whereas the 52-week high is 108.50. So as per the 52-week high, we can see that it is drastically down, but at the same time, there are also some news regarding the stock, and the news are that the FPO subscription day 2 was there, and it was in today it was subscribed by 48%. So we can say the QIB portion was full. Now if we move on to the next one, that is Larsen and Toubro Finance Holdings in Limited, and the stock last traded today at 60 rupees, which was marginally down by 0.85 points, whereas in terms of percentage it was in red by 1.40%. As per the valuations are concerned, the market capitalization was is 119.89 billion, whereas the 52-week high is 134. And now if we come on to the news, the stock has been doing news that they had their quarter one results, and the profits over there in quarter one fell by 73%, and that is 148 crore rupees on higher provisions. So this was the news in regards to L&T Finance Limited. Whereas now we move on to the next one, that is the favorite bank of mine, especially Federal Bank Limited. The stock last traded today at 52.10 Indian rupees, which was fairly up by 2.30 points, and in terms of percentage we could see an hike of 4.62%. In regards to the market capitalization of this stock, it is 103.67 billion, whereas the 52-week high for this stock is 108.80. Therefore the difference is a bit to be noted, but there are a few news regarding the bank. The reason for jump in the bank was that it had reported a marginal 4.3% rise in its standalone net profit to 400.77 crores for the first quarter, which ended in June. Apart from that, there is another news, but the news is that the global research company named SETI has given a buy call on their stock with a target of rupees 70 per share. So if you see, the current pricing of the share is 52.10, so they have given a call of 70 rupees. So there is a difference of 18 rupees, approximately 18 rupees. So we can witness an increase in it. The next one is one of my favorite again, which is DMart, named as Avenue Supermarts Limited, owned by Radhakrishnan Damani, and the stock fell terribly today by 6.59%. In terms of percentage, we can say it went down by 141.35 points. whereas the stock last traded today at 2005 Indian rupees. If you see the market capitalization of the stock, it is 1.30 trillion, whereas the 52-week high is 2560 rupees. So we can see there is a significant difference in it, but still we'll move on to the news for the stock. As you can see the news, there are a few more newses which I have gathered in regard to that, and the newses are as such that firstly it has recorded only a profit of 40 crore in its previous quarter, and the reason to that seems to be that its stores were shut down. There were several restrictions on selling, especially non-essential items, and a strict social distancing rule was being followed during the quarter for which these results have been declared. And these were in the period of a COVID-19 pandemic as usual. Apart from that, one more thing is also to be noted, that the retail stores are mostly in states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, and the southern four states are also covered, which are one of the most impacted states in India due to the pandemic issue. So this is one news, and the quarter results is another news. Apart from that, the another news which is of big a bit concerning is that the announcement made by Mukesh Ambani during its 43rd annual general meeting. Due to the introduction of JioMart, it's going to affect the businesses of all the retail sector stores. So this company is also being going to be affected somewhere or the other by JioMart's arrival. So, but this is a good valuation company and a good listed company, so we can expect that it can have an impact of that, but we can't expect that this stock will get terribly destroyed or something like that. Definitely there will be an impact, and for certain period it will be there. Let's assume a shorter period only. Once it copes up with that, then ultimately it will do wonders. So as you very well know, the founder of the company is Radha Krishna Dimani, and he does a lot for the company so that it goes at a good level. So we can definitely there is a bad phase in for the time being, but this won't last for long, so definitely we can expect a positivity somewhere sooner. Now the next one to discuss is regarding Bandhan Bank. The share price of the Bandhan Bank Limited is was last traded today 341.50 Indian rupees, whereas in terms of percentage it was 2.26% down, and minus 7.90 points down. The reason for this shed was that it reported yesterday that 31.6% year on year fall in its net profits at rupees 550 crores for the quarter ended in June. So this was the reason for the downfall of the bank, that is Bandhan Bank. Apart from that, as I said that we will be discussing, sorry, I don't like to do this, but I just wanted to make use of this thing and get it tested. So I did this, but I don't like this in long run. And having done this somewhere or the other, I feel that I have committed some kind of false thing with my subscribers. So definitely this is not what I like to do. Although this was a first try, so I tried it, but honestly speaking, I'm not comfortable with it. As if it looks, I have somewhere or the other, I have given you a false information or a false hope that there is something out of the world going to happen. But yeah, definitely this is something not less than less than bonus step to talk on. The markets are being currently carried on, and right now the market is in negative by 256.13 points. That is fairly down by 0.95%, and the market is trading at 26,613.97. So this is up with the Dow Jones Industrial Average Market. Well, that's it guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video and haven't yet subscribed my channel, do subscribe my channel. I would request that I'm very much in need of subscriptions at the moment, because it seems to be a very short video, but to get all the information available to you in a better manner, it requires a lot of work, and a lot of time has to be invested in that. Somewhere or the other, I feel that I'm getting distracted from my trading sessions as well. So but nevertheless, once this thing comes on track, then it will be something beneficial for you, as well as some kind of an information sharing with me also. So I will also feel satisfied, as well as you will be satisfied with the information you get. So I hope to come up. I'm regularly, as you might be aware that I discussed in my previous video also, that I'm regularly trying to make amendments so that things can be easily transferred to you, so that you can digest that in a better manner, and accordingly you can carry on the study and make a perfect view out of it, so that it helps you in your future trades. But as I mentioned, that this is nowhere a recommendation or advice or a suggestion. So kindly do your own work, and the best thing will be that if you contact your investment advisor, he would give you a better idea of what is to be done in regards to investment or trading. My work is only just to do this, and whatever I have given over here, it might be 100% wrong. So this is my work. I hope you like my work. I'm regularly trying to improve my work, and I hope I come once one sooner or later I come up to your expectations, and I hope to do that very soon. If you have any kind of comments or suggestions or any kind of feedback or anything, you are more than welcome to either write me in comment section, or just email me on my email address, that is market.trends17@gmail.com. At the same time, I have also got my Instagram page, Facebook page, Twitter page. You can also get in touch to me over there also. So, and you can also like it over there also, so that you get attached to me in a better manner, so that we can progress with all the platforms, with the help of all the platforms. I'm once again, I really apologize, this must be coming to you very late, in the night, but I shall make it available to you very soon. That is the point. And apart from that, I also apologize for not having a live streaming session, and unfortunately due to the internet breakdown. Okay, then do subscribe my channel, and also do share this channel link and video link within your contacts and with your friends and family members, so that more number of people get attached to this channel and make use of it. Well, tomorrow it's going to be the last trading session. I wish you the very best for that, and I hope to come up with another video very soon. Till then, take care and bye bye.